I'm Lachey Carey.
And I'm Julian Carey.
It's my man.
April 29th, 2014.
No.
No?
No.
That's our first date.
Our date was the 28th. We went on Tinder like earlier in April.
Oh. I don't know. Tinder has the wrong names, I guess.
We met on Tinder in April of 2014.
April 2014. It was in April.
Mm-hmm. He, I mean, he was younger. You are younger than I am,
Yeah.
but there were pictures. And I was like, oh, he's cute. You just kind of like hope for the best. Because, like, if you're not a match, you're just kind of like, what? Like, that's it. But you matched.
Same.
Did you swipe on me?
I swiped on you because I was like, oh, older woman. Oh.
I thought he was gay.
She thought I was gay. And she also thought I was a stripper.
Oh, I did, because he told me he was a dancer, and like I put, like the phones had the dollar emojis, and he's like, I tapped. I'm like, that's fine too, but I thought he was a stripper. But we went to go see Transcendence, and like the entire time he's talking about Pokemon, he's talking about Marvel, like all this stuff. And I'm like, okay, and he did not touch me not one single time.
Nope, I was
he didn't do this. He didn't do this. He didn't do anything. And I was like, I think it was when we were on. Well, for me, it was when he was somewhere. We were in somewhere, and I got like pissed off. Like I was livid, and I remember I walked all the way home.
Yeah.
Like I was so angry at him, and I was like, I don't even know why he's making me this mad, but I like legit like.
She
walked
literally
home.
walked all the way home, and
Yeah.
I tried to go pick her up, and she told me to like screw up, and I literally almost followed her all the way home. But
Yeah.
I finally turned around, and one of my friends called her and was like, Julian is like literally in his room, like tearing up and crying because he left.
Mm-hmm.
So
that was that. Yeah, and then he came and like followed me. Like the next day, he was like, "I'm sorry," like everything in hand, and I was like,
I felt bad.
This is real. Like I was mad that I cared that much because I didn't, like you don't know you care until something like that happens, and I was like.
I think I taught that to my children without accepting Cassius as my own. I think right then and there he knew that this is what love is about. It's like this guy, I didn't know him from, as you would say, a hole in the wall. But he's treated me like I'm his son. He does things for me. He buys me things. He shows me all this TLC to no one care. And I think that's what he realizes, like, he loves me. And then the younger one, JJ, he sees that and knows that if I got his back, if I have Cassius back, I'm going to have his back too. And I'm just going to love you the same way that I love Cassius. Yeah.
I think you got that. I'm the lucky. Feel all like warm and gushy. That's like, oh, that's my baby. Like, like I can't. I don't know, like, like love make you do, crazy things, and if somebody were to be like, you gotta...
I think you got that from the Lion King or something.
No. I think it was like James and the Giant Peach, actually. But like, I don't know, it's just that feeling of wanting to give and wanting to, make sure that like, even if... Can I cut? Yeah. Oh. That like even if like your shit's not together, you make sure that their shit's together. Like like you just like even when I'm like upset or sad or whatever, like I try not to have him see that all the time because I want to make sure that like you straight. And if I'm not straight, I know you can't. Like I can't be help you be straight or whatever. Like I just can't. If I'm not okay, I can't help you be okay. I just feel like love is just sacrifice. Selfless. It's not about me. It's about the person that you're loving.
Yeah.
How much money?
What I would say to you is that you remind me of the only person, the only woman that I've loved unconditionally.
Oh.
From the food you cook to your mannerisms to, I don't even know, like the things you do every day. Like it's weird. Like she'll make some food and I'll be like, my mom used to make it like this.
Yeah.
Oh really? Huh? I'm like,
Yeah.
no, like to a T. Like it tasted just like my mom's cooking. Like from the way she like carries herself to the way she does things, and it makes me feel warm inside about that. And I'm happy about it because but she's not here. Like my mom has, but it just feels like I'm closer to her. But she's filling that void on top of all the things that I already fell in love with her. She can listen for days me talk about Pokemon. Like I'm a big Pokemon person. I grew up on it. Like I have a tattoo of a Pokemon on me. Like so she'll listen to it and like go along with it and be like, you know, yeah. And that's what I love. Like it's not about the big things in life, it's really about the little things in life. Like if you love me for the little things, I'll take that rather than the big things. Yeah, I can give you a bunch of money. Yeah, I can buy you anything that you want. But if you could sit there and listen to me talk about like a cartoon for like 5 hours,
Right.
what beats that? You know?
Right.
Especially if she's not into it. So
See, and that's one thing, you know, I never got the chance to meet your mom, you know, so like when he compares me to her, like it's great. You know, like I feel like that's the ultimate, it's like the goal of like a love quest, you know what I mean? To like, I don't know. I feel like it's difficult, you know, for me not meeting her. Like I felt like I just had bigger shoes to fill because I had nothing, you know, to go off of. I had nothing, so I was just, you know, like doing my own thing, and then it ended up being great.
and I also love that you're making food. So good.
Don't stop. Like I've seen them, you know, happy-go-lucky. I've seen them upset. Like they're very, you know, like transparent about, you know, their relationship, about what makes them mad, what makes them happy. Like she did this, he did that, you know. But at the end of the day, like they're still together. They're still pushing through it. Like, you know, some people, they give up so easy now, and it's just like, oh, I don't like you, I hate you, and they're done. And like, you know, a year they're getting divorced, but just persistence and consistency, and even, you know, like when they do get, you know, upset at each other, like you said, it's the little things. Like he'll come home and he'll have like her favorite candy, or she'll be like, oh, you know, like I bought you a tool, you know, or something. Just, you know, something, just the little things. I think that's what, seeing that's what
counts.
Yeah.
I seen it because as I was growing up, my mom was sick, so my dad would literally do everything to make sure she was better and all that stuff. And it's just, like you said, persistence. Like you never in a day, you know, went and was like, I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna just give up and all that stuff because, you know, he loved her. And all that stuff. Even before she started getting sick, like she used to be an alcoholic. He would sit through that. He'll watch her drink and, you know, be belligerent. Like he's just like, I love this girl. I'm gonna stick by her no matter what. Like, that's what it's most important. Like stick by each other, the bad and the good. It's gonna get ugly. It's not nothing's perfect. So just stick by it because in the end, if you fall down, you get back up. So that's what I think love is about. My parents. That I could put up with what she does. And she could put up what I do. Like it really just taught us how to like stay together and you know, work as a team. Because I have habits, she has habits. I mean, we all have habits, but it's just how are my habits gonna work together with her habits? How's my time gonna work together with her time? And going through this year, it's not like we just can't leave each other. Like, so we gotta sit there and learn, you know what I mean? So just learning like her day to day and learning my day to day, it's just like we can make this work. And you like to do this, but you don't like to do this. I like to do this, but I don't like to do this. And if we both do it wrong, it's not like, I mean, we gotta get mad at each other. We might curse each other out, but in the end, it's just a learning experience. And that's what this marriage is about. It's just a learning experience because by the time we get 70 and 80, I think of it as a video game. Think of it this. Marriage is like level 1. When we get to that old age, we're like at level 100. And progressing through those levels, you're getting those upgrades, which is those attributes of learning about each other and those power-ups, because then when we're at that final level, nothing can bring me down because in the end I have all the knowledge, the weapons, and the power-ups to make it work. So that's how I see it.
What has it taught me? It has taught me honesty is the best policy. Like, it don't matter what, I don't care what it is. Like, if we're honest, then we can tackle whatever that is, you know, like, clear-headed, open-minded, and then get through it. Like, you know, like, I hate, you know, people sweep stuff under the rug and then just kind of like, okay, hopefully in a couple of days it'll just, no, everything. I don't care if it's from you not putting the socks together right. Why did you do it like that? Let's figure out, you know, like, why and whatever. But yeah, it definitely taught me to work through things like in its entirety, like from A to Z, no, just straight. And I have noticed that after we got married, he truly abides by happy wife, happy life. That I can't say. It's like tattoo like right there.
Yeah, because if she ain't happy, I'm not gonna be happy. That's the way I see it. Like, as long as she's happy, I'm gonna be happy. I don't have to deal with her like nagging at me. So just keep her happy. As long as she's smiling, and that's it. Like, I don't really need to do anything else. As long as I literally have to keep her smiling, and I don't have to hear anything. I can go do all the video game playing I want. I can go out and watch football. As long as she's smiling, things work. If she ain't smiling, I can't do nothing. Seriously.
I know.